Welcome to the Chiefs Way. Now mash that subscribe button or drop and give me 50!
Hey YouTube, today I'm hooking up this EMP Shield to my main breaker panel, okay? This is the concealed model, okay? It's gonna be inside your panel. You have to get that one if you don't have any access around the side. Since the wall is finished around my panel, I have to go with the concealed model. And the only difference is the other model would have two LED lights right on here, and it would be, mounted next to your panel. This one has, a wire run out to a little remote panel, which has got your LED lights for L1 and L2. It's really simple to hook up. You got 4 wires, red and black, okay? Red L1, black L2, okay? So those are gonna go to a 20 amp breaker, which you're gonna have to install. And it's gotta be one of the dual ones, so you get both phases of the input, okay? And then you have a green wire, which will go to your ground. In this case, the ground and the neutral is bonded. So green wire will go to one, and I'm going to put the neutral wire on another one. And once those 4 wires are hooked up, we can switch on our breaker, and our electrical system in the house will be protected from EMP and lightning strike. So let's get that hooked up. Okay, we got everything hooked up, but I want everybody to listen very closely here. Very closely. Okay? I have 41 years experience installing and repairing complex electronic systems, first in the Navy, and now the last 17 years where I repair CT scanners in hospitals. If you do not have the skill to install this in your electrical panel, please hire a qualified electrician to do it. Do not attempt it yourself if you do not have the skills. Okay, we got our neutral hooked up, we got our ground hooked up, and we've got both line 1 and line 2 connected up to our 20 amp breaker. It's a dual breaker. It's got to be for both phases. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay. If we look over here at our monitor, we can see we have LED lights now on L1 and L2. So that means both our phases are now being protected. So the last thing we got to do is this is going to go. The cover is going to kind of go right over top of this wire, and I left enough slack so that when the door is fully opened, that there's no tension pulling on this ribbon cable. Okay, so last step is to get the cover on, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, everything's all back together now. Okay, I just want to point out a couple things. When we install our remote with the ribbon cable, we want to make sure that the door, or whatever you're going to put it on, is at its full extension when you put it on, so that you have enough slack so that you're not putting a strain on it. This screw down here, where the ribbon cable comes out, I didn't over tighten it. I just tightened it down until there was just a little bit. I can feel a little bit of pressure on the ribbon cable. I didn't want to really tighten that down. It's pretty sturdy ribbon cable, but I didn't want to tighten that down there too tight. And if you see where I got it coming out, I kind of got it pushed out a little bit more to make a loop, so that when we close this panel, there's plenty of space for that ribbon cable. Okay, and we can open it and close it, and the ribbon cable is not going to have any stress or any overbending. Okay, and last but not least, super important, new breaker, you got to label your panel. See, so I labeled both slot 37 and 38 as the EMP Shield. And that's this breaker here, 37 and 39, because it's the odd side. 37 and 39 is the EMP shield. So we got to make sure we label this. Always have these correct, because if somebody comes in and it's not you, they need to understand what's going on in your electrical panel. Okay. Well, thank you too for joining me on this journey today of installing EMP Shield, the concealed model, on my main panel. And L1 and L2 is lit, so I got protection. All right, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.